Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm bringing you Massive X, and this is not a tutorial on how to use it because I haven't used it before. This is more of a review of my first impression of how I feel about it, and we're gonna go through it together and see what's up with it. So as I open it, I see that it has a couple oscillators, then it has a noise oscillator. I guess this is the pitch of the oscillator. Then it has azimuth, what is this? Okay, so it's a filter, right? F for filter. Then it has 3 effects lanes. We have rooting, which is actually, when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, you can actually drag and drop the modules you're using, and then you can click here and like do it like that, and then remove this one. So like you can root it in this drag and drop way, by which, I think it's amazing actually. Then we have this kind of inside automation that Massive also had, but in this one you can draw. Actually, in this one you can actually draw it. It also has envelopes, also LFOs. It has this thing which, it's note pitch, velocity on and velocity off, and gate and inverse gate. So they are MIDI controlled modulations. And VR, I'm not sure what it means, probably not virtual riot. but yeah, let's try to make a little sound here. So I'm surprised that with the synth I cannot go super low. Like if I go low enough with the notes, it will just not output the sound, which is funny. So below C1, it just doesn't output anything. Okay, let's see. We have, these are wavetables, so we can choose wavetables here. That's nice. Oh, that's a nice wavetable. Damn. I like that. We have a filter. Okay, we can change the phase. We have the old Massive bend little mod. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so like, it seems like you can only automate these things in the plugin, like the macros and a few other things. You cannot automate everything, which is a little bit sad. But we're gonna put it on a macro. Which, by the way, I've read somewhere that macros you can only put one macro for one knob or for one modulation. So, I don't know, that was weird, and I don't know why they did that. Like, why can't you put one macro on multiple things? That to me is like, why do that? But, it's what it is. So, yeah, you can actually only modulate the macros, that's it. I'm having too much fun with this. Let's continue the review. So yeah, like in other synths, you can apply wave modifications to the wavetable, so that if you could see it visually, which I would like a lot, you would be able to see the wave change with the modulation. But you cannot have everything, right? Noise oscillator. We have two types of noises, white and pink. Cool. Then we have the filters, which they have weird names. So you can do FM on the filter. I'm thinking, I'm not sure, but maybe that is like cutoff modulation or something. But yeah, we have a bunch of filters. That's pretty cool. Then the effects we have. Oh, that's cool. Kind of sounds like a phaser. That's pretty cool. And then we have other things, like we have a bunch of effects. Another oscillator. Oh, okay. So we can add oscillators. Apparently. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, yeah. I like that. Amp. I guess this is distortion then. Like clipping, digital clipping. Dimension expander, the good old dimension expander. So it has a lot of massive old effects and a few new things. And down here we have the voicing. You can do multiple voices. That's funny. We can do polyphony. Maximum is 6 voices, which, you know, maybe not a lot of them, but to be honest, usually 6 voices would be enough. But it's just a little bit, I would rather have the ability to play more voices and then not take advantage of that ability, you know, than not have it at all. Okay, this is like MIDI stuff, like glide, linear legato. Okay, that's in old massive as well. The routing system is actually, I think, the coolest part of the plugin. Like the way you can just move around everything, kind of like in FL Studio Patcher. Like you can move everything around. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Then we have this like inside automation. There you go. We have the envelopes, which even though you see an image here, it's actually a static image. Like you cannot see the feedback of what you're doing to the envelope, which is, again, a choice that I don't really understand. There are a few choices here that I don't really understand, but it's not that huge of a deal. Like how the envelope looks like, it's not a huge deal, but it's still something that, Then we have the LFOs, which have a lot of shapes, which is cool. You have a lot of shapes. This interrogation, I don't know what it does. Rate, and we can sync it to time. You can do free frequency. An oscillator, I don't know what that does. You can change any of these modulators. You can change it for another type. Like even though this is a switcher LFO, we could do an random LFO, an exciter envelope, or a modulation envelope. Then we have, again, the MIDI controls, and you know, pretty cool. So my verdict. Is this a good synth? Yes, it is. Is it the best synth ever? No, it's not. Am I gonna use it? Maybe sometimes. It's definitely not gonna be my main synth because it has some limitations that are pretty annoying. But overall, it's a good synth. Nothing spectacular. You know, it's nice to have. But yeah, that is Native Instruments Massive X. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you in the next one. Peace.